Yo, what's up everybody? This is Jeremy with Fat Airlines. It's good to be here today. Tesla wants some tips to level up in Sydney or BKK. Even it's very hard, even Leipzig, please. Leipzig, I haven't started from scratch in 2.0 yet, so I can give you theoretical stuff like based on like all the other airports I've played from zero to to where it's at now. But let me start with Sydney. Right, for Sydney Airport, one of the things you want to do is unlock some L stands. I think now, because they made some updates since Sydney released, and I think now on the right, to the right of the runway, when you're looking at the 2D map, to the right of the runway, there are 2 L stands on that over there. So you want to unlock those L stands, and this kind of applies for every single airport. You want to unlock the L stands as soon as possible. I'm going to show you why, right? If you look at an L plane, do I have any L planes on the ground here? Here we go. Like, I know this is a cargo plane, but L planes that are not your own essentially all function very similarly. Here's another L plane, but this was my own. So an L plane is going to bring you 1 to like 4,000 wallers per flight. So that's going to be really great for building up an airport. Because when you have to buy new stands, I'm going to go into the construction menu now. When you have to buy new stands, those stands cost you 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, and 20,000. So having a large or an X plane is going to help you with getting those wallers faster. So that way you can buy more stands, get more contracts, and handle more planes. So that goes into my next tip for, Sydney, I guess, is you want to unlock stands when you can, even if you don't really need a stand. Like I know at Sydney there are a ton of small stands. There are a bunch of small stands at Sydney, so you might want to consider unlocking those small stands because they cost only 5,000 wallers, and with that 5,000 wallers you get another contract capacity and you get another handling crew. So with that extra contract capacity, you could go into contracts here, accept a local contract, accept a random player arrival, or go to like the Fat Airlines Discord and get a contract with another player. I like player contracts because player contracts, they start you off at the 10 out of 10 handlings. The 10 out of 10 handlings is going to be like the best results that you're going to get. I'm going to show you that because if you go to contracts and then do I have any non-player contracts? Here we go. Non-player contract, right? So if you go to a non-player contract, or it could be your own plane that's not going to a player, and you flip the card over, it'll tell you how many contracted handlings you have. This one's at 4, right? But if you look at a player, it starts off at 10 automatically. So when you look at this contract card and you go to rewards, and I'm gonna go rewards over here, you see how much higher this rewards is? It's 685 and 124. Yes, I know it's a different plane, but I'll show you what this plane will look like after at 10. If you click on where it says upgrade, it'll actually bring up another window that shows you all the rewards you get. So when I first accepted this contract, you have 1 handling, and then you get 8 gold or 8 silver planes and 2 XP. And then you have the option to upgrade the contract and extend it. So once you extend it, then you go down to 2 here, and then you have to handle the plane twice. Once you handle the plane twice, then you get 24 silver planes and 5 XP, and the option to upgrade it and extend it. So now, right now, this contract is at level 4. So I'm going to get 77 silver planes and 18 XP once I handle it 4 times, and then I have the option to extend it and then upgrade it. So you have to keep doing that. I have to handle it 5 times, and then I get these rewards, and then I get an upgrade. Then I have to handle it 6 times, all the way up to 9. So once you hit 9, you have to handle it 9 times. Then you get these rewards, and then you get the option to upgrade and extend. But once you hit 10, that's when you max out the contract. And that's why player contracts are so great, because they start off at this max level of rewards. So at level 10, I get 400 silver planes and 107 XP and the option to extend. Now with these regular contracts, the option to extend is pretty cool. You just start back at 0 out of 10 handling, and you can handle it almost infinite number of times. So you can keep getting these 400 and 107 XP. Really solid, and it's a cool option if you want to play by yourself. But when you're brand new in an airport, imagine getting 80 XP. That's like 6 levels in the beginning. So that's really going to help you out. Although it could take a little bit of time to get 10 back and forth handlings. So yeah, what was I saying? I was saying about player planes. Some more tips about Sydney and how to like make it faster. I mean, you just got to keep unlocking the stands. That's what I was doing. I'm doing on my Fat Airlines account at LHR. Is I'm buying more and more stands. Even here, I don't have all the stands available, and stands, like buying stands, it's just so good for you. If you buy the X or any size stand, you get 1 handling crew and 1 contract. Now, one thing I want to make sure I'm very clear on is that you should never, maybe not never. There are some situations where you want to do this, but for the most part, you should not unlock multi-gates for a very long time. And what I mean by that is, once you have a gate that has at least 1 size available, I would not go into this gate right here and then unlock a small. You're better off, if you need a small gate, is looking for a brand new gate, let's say like this one right here, that doesn't have anything to lock, and unlocking a small from there. And you're better off doing that because and I'm going to show you, because when you unlock when you unlock a new gate for the first time, you get the 1 extra contract and 1 extra handling crew. But when you add another size to it, we'll add a medium to here, you don't get anything. So that's why you're always better off, especially at new airports that you're playing, to just buy new stands, unlock new stands. That gives you more contract capacity, gives you more handling crew, so it just benefits you all the way. So in a lot of those airports, like Sydney Airport, for example, has a lot of small stands. BKK doesn't really have a lot of small stands, so you just kind of like, I figure out which stands are like small and medium, and then I pick some of them to be small only. I pick some of them to be medium only. Eventually, once I have all the stands unlocked, then what I do is I go ahead and make multi-gates. But until then, it doesn't really happen. All right, cool. I hope you have a fantastic day. I appreciate you guys. Fat out. Peace. Bye, everybody.